Welcome to episode 64 of our series on Robert Greene's book, The Laws of Human Nature. In this episode, we'll explore the concept of grandiosity. As humans, we often like to believe we're exceptional and strive to be better than others. This drive can be beneficial, pushing us to take on challenges and reach new heights. However, problems arise when we start to think we're far more extraordinary than we actually are. This is where grandiosity comes into play, a distorted perception of our own importance, talent, or skills. Let's look at Michael Eisner, who used to run Disney. His story shows us how dangerous grandiosity can be. Eisner did really well early in his career, but then he started to think he was a genius who could do no wrong. He thought he alone made Disney successful again, forgetting about all the other people who helped. His big head made him take huge risks, like building Euro Disney, even when smart people told him it was a bad idea. He got so full of himself that he fired really talented people like Jeffrey Katzenberg, just because he was afraid they might steal his spotlight. Eisner's story teaches us that success can be tricky. When we do well, it's easy to start thinking too highly of ourselves. We forget about luck, good timing, and how others helped us. We start to think we have a magic touch and can do anything. This big-headed thinking makes us lose touch with what's real, and we start making dumb choices. To fight against grandiosity, we need to keep a real picture of ourselves and what we can actually do. After we succeed at something, it's super important to think about all the things that helped us win, including luck and other people's help. This keeps our ego in check and stops us from getting a big head. We also need to be careful not to get too comfy and keep using old tricks that might not work anymore. Every time we start something new, we should pretend we're starting from zero. We can't let the cheers and praise go to our head. We need to stay down to earth. Knowing our limits isn't being weak, it's actually being strong. When we really understand what we're good at and what we can do, we can use our energy better. We should be okay with our limits and work within them, instead of always trying to prove we can do everything. This helps us build our skills and reputation slowly but surely, which leads to success that lasts. Grandiosity is something all humans deal with. We feel small and not important in this big universe. So sometimes we pretend we're super special. It's okay to feel great about ourselves sometimes, but when it takes over and messes up how we see the world, it becomes a problem. The key is to put our desire to be great into our work and real achievements, not into thinking we're better than everyone else. These days, grandiosity is everywhere. People don't believe in religion as much, so they put themselves on a pedestal instead. Parents spoil their kids, making them think they're the center of the universe. Social media lets us show off a perfect fake version of ourselves and get lots of likes and comments. All this makes it easy to get a big head. To fight grandiosity in ourselves, we need to really know who we are and be realistic. We should know what we're good at, what we're bad at, what we like to do, and how much energy we have. We need to know who our friends are and where we fit in socially. When we start feeling too awesome, we need ways to bring ourselves back down to earth. In the end, accepting that we're human and have limits actually makes us stronger, not weaker. What makes humans so powerful is our ability to look at things realistically and adapt. When we stay grounded in reality and work hard using our real skills, we set ourselves up for real, lasting success, not just the quick rush of thinking we're the greatest thing ever. Knowing and accepting our limits is the best way to become the best version of ourselves. Remember, it's okay to dream big and feel good about yourself, but always keep one foot on the ground. That way, you can reach for the stars without floating away. We're now accepting likes as donations. Your support gives us the motivation to create high-quality content just for you. If something resonated with you, we'd love to hear about it. Share your thoughts and personal experiences in the comments below. Your insights might just help someone else. Now, something important. Make it a habit to learn something valuable every day. The content you consume is like food for your brain, so be intentional about what you watch. Remember, the algorithm is designed to influence your thoughts. Don't let it control you. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe.